Yes?
Hi, Scott. How are you doing today?
Hi, how are you, Laura?
Good, good. So how's life been? How's the family?
Good, busy, yeah.
Yeah?
Kids are, back in school, and things just get a little hectic at
Yeah,
this time.
absolutely.
Everyone's got a new schedule,
Oh my
new
gosh.
new
So much
adjustments,
adjusting and trying to
to-
get on everybody's schedule and
new routines.
yeah, yeah. Are the kids playing sports this year?
Our son's playing soccer, and our daughter is into swimming.
Wow.
So yeah, she's
And
on
is
an indoor
swimming
swim
a spring or a fall sport or both?
Well, it's a club,
Okay.
a swim club. So it's almost year round anymore.
Yeah.
It's you
And like
almost.
indoor pools too, especially
Oh,
out
yes.
here in the
Oh, yeah.
Midwest. So
Yes,
it's
for
not
sure.
a big deal.
No, and she enjoys it. So we encourage her to, as long as
Yeah.
she likes, doing it,
Yeah,
stick with
that's
it.
awesome.
Yeah.
Good parents.
Well, we try.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
challenging these days, but
Yeah.
they're good kids.
Yeah, and the fall's a busy time, weather's changing too, so.
Yeah, you could feel it. A day like
Absolutely.
today, it's
Yeah.
really nice out, but you can feel the change in the air coming.
Absolutely, and it's good weather for running, especially.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it
do you guys
is,
have
yeah.
any upcoming events going on, or tell me a little bit about how your business is going?
Yeah, it's good. Things are starting to wind down a little bit.
Okay.
But running's just so popular these days, and there's so many charities that sponsor runs.
5Ks, 10Ks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, we'll have events running up through pretty much through the end of November, through Thanksgiving.
Okay, wow.
So, yeah, you would think it would slow down a little bit. It's tapering off a little, but
Okay.
we're still busy.
Yeah, and I was looking at some of your company information. You guys do around 35 events a year.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it keeps us
Yeah.
keeps us on the go.
Absolutely. And how many participants would you say normally show up to these events?
Oh gosh, on the low end, probably 2,500, 2,000 to 2,500 on a
Okay.
smaller event. The large ones that are really well promoted and are popular, like the Rainbows and,
Yeah.
and the Vikings. I mean, we'll see 5,000 to 6,000
Wow,
runners, participants.
that's awesome.
So
Good turnout.
it is, yeah. Marketing is a big piece of what we do and getting the word out. So,
Absolutely.
and they're just really popular, and people that are into running are always looking for different.
Always
kind
an
of
excuse to go running, right?
Unique events, yeah, they'd be running anyway. And
May as well.
they're able to contribute to a cause and
Absolutely.
run with a large group, and
It's a fun experience.
it
It's a
is,
draw.
yes.
So, I know you got in contact with me
Mhm.
through some software information.
Yes.
You guys do waivers, right, for all these races
We do.
you sign
Yeah,
up for? Everybody has to
absolutely.
do waivers.
It's every participant is required to have a waiver.
Okay, all right.
Sign a waiver prior to the event.
Yeah, just so all of liability stuff. And
Exactly,
everything.
name, address, date of birth,
Mhm.
signature naturally, and then there's the waiver language that's in each of those. And
Okay.
so
Yeah.
that's a must.
Yeah, absolutely. And what type of system are you guys using right now for storing those documents?
Well, it's paper-based,
Okay.
so we have a contract with a records management company.
Okay.
So at after the event, we box them, we kind of sort them and organize them, and then they go into a box, and we have a storage company that picks those up and
Okay.
takes them to an off-site secured
Location.
facility.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how is it very difficult for you guys to get access? Do you have to make an appointment with that company to get your files?
Well, we don't have to do that.
Okay.
There's we have to submit a formal request,
Mhm.
and then they have to go in and go through the boxes and
Yeah.
by event.
It's a little bit
and-
longer of a process.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you are looking to digitize, is that correct?
Well, we've thought about it.
Mhm.
We've thought about it. I mean, it's kind of the way of the world these days.
Yeah,
but I'm not
those
technical
technology.
enough.
Yeah.
I can't stay up on all the technology to know what digitizing
Yeah,
really
yeah.
means.
Absolutely. Well, I'm happy that you reached out to us at AT&T. And I did a little bit of product research for you,
Okay.
trying to figure out what best pairing would work for
Okay.
what you guys need.
Mhm.
And so I have some notes that I'm going to
Okay.
get out for you.
Fine.
So we have a program called the AT&T Mobile Forms app. And basically what it does is it allows you to submit forms online that people can fill out electronically, and also you can scan documents
Okay.
and put them up electronically, and it's this huge, kind of like a cloud of information, but it's accessible only to you. It's a very secure safe account, and it's reliable because it has AT&T's backing behind it.
Okay. Yeah, the security piece is huge. We cannot afford to lose one piece of paper, and that's one thing we like about the records management company is we know that it's in a secured facility with all of the very environmental protections. So we just don't worry about it once it goes there. So,
yeah, no, absolutely.
I'd have to know that whatever this app thing is.
Yeah, no,
this
it's on a secure server system, so you'd have like a couple like login keys that are very specific to the users and the admins that you would set up. So it's only like say you and a couple other of like your leaders on like for your company board who would have access to these documents throughout the year.
Can they be hacked? I mean, I hear about cloud things and
there's a very secure server system that AT&T uses for this app. So it's very tightly knit. So no issues there. And also kind of going off that AT&T has like a great customer service program, 24-hour line if you need anything regarding these documents or need help accessing any files. We have that available for you.
It sounds expensive.
Yeah.
It sounds expensive.
Okay, so definitely you're trying to save money because like the situation you have now is an okay setup, but there's some things that can be
it works. We've been doing it this way for years. It's not. I mean, we have a contract with them, and it's all the cost is based on the number of forms and the number of boxes and the length of storage. So that is not an inexpensive way to do it. We just don't know any other way.
Yeah, well, there's definitely some features. You were talking a little bit earlier how like you're not super tech savvy. To be honest, I'm not either. But this app, like I've given it a whiz and I've like really done a lot of intuitive research for it. And this program it really works. It just is simple. It's there's a lot of details you can do. E-signatures on it. You can upload photos attached to it. There's a cool little app that you can do. It's not an app, but it's a feature of this product. Is it's a geotag location. So if you're having multiple events every year in the same name, you're reusing names for runs like the Rainbow Run. Yeah. You would be able to like say you have an event.
What is a geotag?
A geotag.
I've never heard of a geotag.
A geotag is basically it kind of like marks where you are using like satellite triangulation on where you are.
Really?
So it can kind of put on that paper like where it was signed, when it was first opened, and like it'll have like a list and a kind of a data form of every time it was accessed and where it was accessed. So,
interesting.
Yeah, it kind of helps like for cross-referencing stuff if you have any confusion in the office.
On our waiver forms we have a date.
Yeah.
We have to fill in the date. Obviously, we don't record the yes.
Hi, we have about 2 minutes till our conference call.
Very good.
Thank you.
Sorry, I get conference call.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I understand.
One of those days.
Busy guy, but yeah, there's a lot of great features and it's very easy to upload. Again, also another feature is like if you guys are like out in like a kind of a more remote location for a race, you can upload these things without use of Wi-Fi and they'll save. Like you don't have to worry about getting lost without internet connectivity. So that's another bonus. And also after these races, like when you're doing the check-ins before the race, you're not going to have to waste time after having to do all these extra paperwork and filing because it's already going to be on the AT&T.
So you said an app, and I have an iPhone. It has apps on it. I don't even use. I only use a couple of them. So is that kind of app? It's an app on.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, and it's very customizable. It formats through all different types of devices, and you can access it on different accounts at the same time. So you're not going to be like struggling. Like if you have two people looking for a specific document, it's not going to be an issue to be on like the same account at the same time.
Oh,
so,
okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, I think it's a really good fit for what you guys need and like kind of like the direction you're moving towards with your company.
Yeah, it just seems that's the way of the world. This
Absolutely.
This thought of the paperless society.
It's a future.
So we'd be interested in something that would
Absolutely.
help us.
Yeah. So what we have right now, we have a couple different professional plans that we could set you up with. There's a monthly option, which is $19.95 a month.
Okay.
There's a 1-year option. It's a contract. It's $220, and you're allowed to. This is per user.
Okay.
And
not per form, so it's not based on the.
No,
the
you
form.
have unlimited forms.
Okay.
And you can. There's no like quota that you have to like be under each month. You can use as much space as you want. Unlimited amount of form submissions. And then there's also a 2-year contract, so it kind of gets discounted the longer you sign with us.
Okay, so that sounds reasonable. That sounds that might fit, but are we going to have to buy a lot of iPads or tablets or devices? I mean, what are we going to use in the field?
I mean, honestly, they have this app totally usable for your phone.
All right, time's up. Thank you.
I mean, quick.
Yeah, I did. Dang it.
Well, good job.
Yeah, thank
Good
you.
job. Yeah, it's just 10 minutes is,
It's such a small window.
yeah, well done.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome, Laura.